If friends come and they chat and you don't like it, I am sorry. But I'm making this video, I don't know how long it'll be, for my nephew, and so he can see this thing in action. This is the MK2 oppressor. This is Outlaw of the Main Event Mafia crew, or MEMC. I am slowly building my KD back up. So that's a good thing. And so what we want to do is, I'm not in game chat, but if I was, there would be somebody in here who would absolutely hate this thing. And after I get off here, clear my bad sport points off, because imagine I'll be killing some people on it, and probably some people on it, some people off of it as well. You really don't have to worry about too much if you're on the ground. You're going to be killing people. You're not really going to be blowing vehicles up, unless you know, you kind of like that carnage, and then you'll have to clear those points out later so you don't get sent to a bad sports lobby, which our crew member, our crew leader I should say, was sent to the bad sport lobby. He just got out. He didn't really like it. Said there's a lot of people going in passive mode. Other than that, you could feel free, I guess, to do it whatever you wanted. He said you could still work in there, and you're just cut off from your crew, basically. And a lot of people go in and out of passive, and there's, of course, you know, it's glitchers and modders, so that's what the bad sport consists of. And everybody trying to kill you. There's no no pride in crew, no honor among thieves, as they would say. Ooh, there's a bad sport point. I'll clear it out in a job later. I'll get these cops off of me. The only bad thing about this thing is the supplies are limited. Missiles are limited. You're gonna have to respawn it a few times. I would suggest, you know, dipping into passive to respawn it if you have to, or going into your motorcycle club and return to storage and then respawn, jump up on it, and take off passive mode, and then it'll take a few seconds for you to go back into targeting mode on enemies, and then you can just sit up on this thing, and if all you want to do is kill enemies or get bounties, you can do that. You can rebuild your KD, help your crew. This thing will, you hit R1 to lower this thing, but once you get comfortable with it, maneuvering and countermeasures or whatever else you put on it, just don't put the machine gun on it, because then you can't have the homing missiles. But once you have the homing missiles, they're in a limited supply, so you have to make them count until you have to respawn. It will lock on most anything. There are a few things you have to manually target. I was fighting a jet earlier and kept locking on. I had to respawn that. I had to respawn this. And finally the guy just jumped out, parachuted out, because you know, I wasn't going to stop until I finally hit his jet. So this is a great tool. You need a terabyte to have it, and then you need to have a specialized workshop so you can work on it. The homing missiles are 180,000, and your camouflage for this thing is, it's not generally too much. What I'm doing now is I'm just flying around. I killed a couple people, some cops, and hit somebody's personal vehicle. That's just a way of life on this thing. If you're gonna kill people, whether you're gonna adjust to kill them on foot, or you're gonna blow them up while they're on the road, you'll just have to get used to blowing people up, and Deluxos.
Hey, hold the phone. Some of Dixon's people are being robbed. It might be worth you sorting this out right now, for his mental health. What do you think? I knew you'd do it. Location's with you now. In and out, get his people. And try not to shoot any of them accidentally. We'd be worse off than when we started.
Shut up. So now I'm gonna go over here to Grove Street and rescue Dixon on the nightclub mission. I usually don't do these. My nightclub is only to be used to sell goods, and you know, then I might hit some special cargo to fill out the thing. When there's 16, there's around 20 people in here. I try not to do these little missions too much, and the reason being is because people just mess with you. You know, you can get off and you can shoot people and you can kill people, and but people tend to gang up on you and everything gets frustrating. You either have to put up with it or go to another session. And some sessions are going to be cooler than others, some aren't, but honestly, man, take your pick. That's what you get with GTA. Everybody that's complaining, I gotta tell you, welcome to Grand Theft Auto. When I got this, I was
Here we go. This is a successful mission if you get these people out alive, okay? Don't shoot up the whole place. Be good in there.
When I was first starting out, I shouldn't say first starting out, because I had this on PS3, but they weren't they couldn't get the online to work at first, and So couldn't get the online to work. So shit. So I couldn't play the PS3 version with online, and then my wife got me the PS4, and I got the got it, and I started one, and I quickly found out that if you play Last Man Standing, you're more apt to level up a lot faster. You get a crew that actually cares. I suggest a smaller one than then you'll make friends that really care. And that's really all you need, is a crew that cares and friends that care. Genuine people. You can find that on GTA if you look. Not some assholes who think they're gonna run every session they come into, because then, you know, you get a crew like mine that comes in and they kill everybody to make a point. It can be done, and you can, and the thing is too, is that you really cannot take for granted somebody that has a low KD, because, you know, nobody really plays for KD. You play for camaraderie, and you play for the money, and you play for unpredictability. Other people jump out and scare you and kill you, and sometimes you get frustrated and have to leave and all that. But I mean, everybody's got their good games and their bad games, and you know, I suggest if you decide to get a bunker, you get your research done first, and then you can enjoy your reward. The spoils are your rewards, and then you can sell whatever the product is, whether you buy or steal the supplies. It doesn't really matter as long as you have the stuff to cover. And so let's see, I was going to the bunker to get my stuff again. Each time you respawn this thing, you refill up on your missiles. I don't know if I made that very clear. And one thing I also have to say is this thing has a boost that'll take you across the map extremely fast.
Nice one.
You can let it build up. I would let it build up. And sometimes you hit it by accident. And so we're gonna go over to my bunker in Paleto Bay. It's a ways out, but I don't want to. I really don't want to change anything till I get my research done. because I got because I got it completely upgraded, and I don't want to do all the upgrades again. It'd just be a big waste of time. So we'll get we'll go out to the bunker, and then it says prepare for sniper kills challenge, and then we will either compete in the sniper kills challenge, or we will make some people mad that are working. Because you know, sometimes just want to make other people mad. And even if you're not really into making people mad, if you're on this thing, you're gonna make people mad. The MK2 oppressor carries a lot of hate with it. I mean, everybody's got an opinion about it. Some people say it's a coward bike. Some people say it's useless. Some, you know, everybody's got their opinion about it. But, you know, the way I look at it is, it's just another tool in the game. You know, it depends on how you use it. And you use it to kill everything. You know, it's like the it's like the debate on glitching. You know, I came from the time where you know, you use the use cheats, and that was just the way things were. And you run into these people that use them, and you know, if they use them, I've run into people that use them. You know, you waste your bullets. You either buy more bullets, or if you see someone that you think is in the thing, I mean, you can report them. But if they're old school, you know, they could be a real bother and go into your session, target you in God mode. You know, they could have a crew in God mode. They could further have a crew in God mode. All their crew could glitch until, you know, you went to another session. They could follow you. Some people do that. So you really can't say how somebody's gonna play or how somebody can't play. And if that's, excuse me, if that's the way it's gonna be, you better settle them up for a long ride, for a long vacation, and the bad sport lobby, and let them glitch in there against the other bad sports. That'd be the comeuppance for that. You know, if that's the way you're gonna look at stuff. If you want to call it a punishment, if you want to call it a whatever, you know, that's how we're gonna run it. See what we got for our research. Fast track. Current project, we're gonna fast track that. Alright. And then we are going to resupply this. I'm just gonna buy the supplies since I can go ahead and, so I got Headhunter and terabyte missions and special cargo and nightclub to set us up on money if we need anything extra. So that's what we're going to do there. So looks like we got some research complete here. We're going to go check it out. I'm going to sit back down and check it out. I would really like incendiary or explosive rounds. It would really make me happy. Research. Alright. So, we're gonna go see what else we can get into at the moment. Then after that, probably put this on the YouTube and let my nephew view it, so we can get a good look at the MK2 oppressor and how to use it, or how he wants to use it, or you know, it cost almost $3 million bucks. Sometimes you just need a solo session to do this stuff in, because it makes it a lot better. It makes it a lot easier to cycle through stuff and get yourself a solo session and do the work without being bothered, unless you like the chaos of it all. Alright, so we're gonna go up here. We had 16, now we got 12, and got $195 left. We spent about 170. We had about 106. We had 360, so maybe a little less than that. So we're headed back to Los Santos. I'm kind of weird when I'm playing. I make my guy, you know, get in PJs and lay down for the night. I guess you could say it's kind of weird, but you know, it's an extension of myself. So when I go to bed, my character goes to bed too. Let's see what we can get into here. Alright. Let's see who's... Is there anyone awake in this lobby? Because if you are, coming after you. If you're not in the sky, I'm coming after you on foot. by people also to avoid getting killed. They'll duck into their apartments or they'll duck into the movies. And ducking in the movies is pretty effective too if you're not by your apartment. You just might get some kind of a knucklehead that tells you you have to leave or you'll get killed. But you can always be a knucklehead back and antagonize him, no matter how much he and his crew come after you. You can turn it around on them. Alright, I don't see too many people here in the city. They are there in their apartments. Take another ride around the city real fast, like. See if we see anybody up. I thought I saw somebody for just a split second. Looks like somebody's trying import-export. I don't know if this thing's gonna lock on, or if I'll have to manually do anything, but just show you how to do it. So we're going over here. See if this will. Even if we don't get them, there's two now. Even if we don't get them, we give them a good scare. Follow them for a while. See how long it takes him to take the easy way out. Or adjust his route to where I can't get to him. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to get up here and we're going to find that guy that is trying to stop, and we're going to try to pop him with the sniper rifle. We can see him anywhere. There is the vehicle, and he is Hey, knock it off. It's just the doggies. Looks like he might have been trying to sneak up on me. So we're gonna go for a little right up here. See if we can't get him again. Sometimes these people have friends that back them up, and that would not be a good idea in his case, because get him? No, I missed him. But he's running like hell now. He knows what's after him. He'll stop for just a second. Go down here. See him? Oh, I just missed him. He knows how lucky he got. And that's exactly what I was pretty much going for. And, let's see. Let's see where this other guy is. He's on the ground. He's thinking that I am going to come up and fight him on the ground. I will do no such thing unless he's in a car. I forget. Motorcycle. Alright, well, let's take our butts to bed now. It's 1:46 a.m. in the Eastern Time. And, where's that guy? Should we get another kill? Just see how he reacts. Take one fell swoop back around this area. Alright. I think that'll be perfect. I'll go somewhere. We'll get all moseyed out to get all ready to sleepy. Character will go up. I'll get ready for bed. Give that guy a break. We're up to nothing on him. There's some people that just want to overkill you. You know, I've seen this stuff on the PS4 group and on Facebook, 140 to 30. And, you know, for people that want a war and stuff, and they want to do all that stuff, that's fine. But, we're not going to spend any more time doing it. And we're just pretty much killing time to let some nightclub supplies build up. And then tomorrow I'll be going over to my nephew's, and I'll be able to show him this with me talking for 30 minutes because he says I never talk. So we'll get that done, and hopefully I can get some views, man. Give me some views and get me some. If you like this video gameplay, give me some more subscribers. I'm trying to get this channel going. Give me some ideas in the comment section. Don't be an asshole about it either, if you can. You give me some ideas of what else to add, and then we'll get that put on the channel. And you know, I'm playing on my PS4, and I could always my wife's got a laptop. I could always switch over there and use that HD camera to discuss something or whatever. So alright, we are going to go. Alright, this is where bid you adieu, and I give you, there's my stuff, style. So much love to you, and that's where I'll leave you before I go get ready for bed. All right, later, guys.